People in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and many right here in Rhode Island are still trying to pick up the pieces after Hurricane Sandy. A week after the devastating storm, there are still millions without power on the East Coast, as well as homes destroyed here and in other states. Joining us with an update on where volunteers are needed most right now is Bernie Boudreau, who's the Executive Director of Serve Rhode Island. Good morning.
Good morning again.
Thank you so much for coming in. So now, we wanted to know, of course we had you in during the hurricane time itself. How has the response been for volunteers so far?
Tremendous, really. I mean, that program and other programs help recruit over 1,400 volunteers. And we're overwhelmed with the generosity of people. This past weekend, we had 340 volunteers actually down in Misquamicut. They helped 210 households. And that all happened because of the cooperation on the ground. The town manager, the police department, fire department, Rhode Island Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, all these agencies got together and decided that volunteers could be bussed in. So we were very careful about that for safety purposes and all that. The cleanup continues. We're taking a few days off because of the storm that's coming, and we'll have a big crew on Saturday and Sunday. As some of the homeowners are coming back, they're still kind of in shock, and they're kind of slow to ask for help, and so there'll be others that'll be needing their basements cleaned out and appliances taken out and that kind of thing. So we really need the help. We're also looking into the possibility of whether some Rhode Islanders can go to New York and New Jersey. So we're working with the Rhode Island Emergency Management Agency on that idea, and we'll see.
That's fantastic. Now, as you were saying, some volunteers can go out and help people physically. How about if people want to be making donations? What kind of donations can they make?
Definitely, there's the Misquamicut Relief Fund, and you can find that. There's a link to that fund on our website. And, you know, people need to support, you know, give money to help the families kind of recover some of what they've lost. Insurance won't cover everything, I'm sure. And Serve Rhode Island can use financial contributions as well to keep this kind of volunteer management happening for this event and future events.
What about in regards to food or clothing? Many people lost everything now in their houses.
Yeah, the Johnny Cake Center of Westerly is doing a fantastic job replenishing families, and especially in that community there are a lot of renters who rent, seasonal renters during the off-season. And they were displaced by the storm. They're going to need extra help. So the Johnny Cake Center of Westerly would be a great idea.
And as you said, we're going to be having, you know, another little, not a little storm, but another storm coming in this week. And people, even though we have power back on, they may have actually forgotten the need for volunteers. So, you know, this is why we're having you on to remind everybody. And tell us again, you know, what volunteers can be doing here in this state.
We need volunteers to help with the United Way 211 line. That's the helpline that people have any kind of need whatsoever. They can dial 211 and get help from United Way. We supply some volunteers to help with that. The Chamber of Commerce down in Westerly has needed volunteers in their office helping to process needs. And there are, beyond that, there's the ordinary day-to-day volunteer needs across the state. And there are many, and we need people to step up to the plate and help out. So this cleanup response will continue for several weeks, and then again in the spring we're going to be working on some environmental restoration with the Department of Environmental Management.
Get to help out in both ways.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll be reminding people to vote and volunteer, and to find out more information on how you can help, you can head to our website, WPRI.com.